Hot Beat. All over the world, there are fun and quite interesting contests held every year. In Korea, there is a zone out contest where contestants literally see who can zone out the longest. In Ukraine, there is a high heel race where people have to wear heels over 9 centimeters tall and the sprint 100 meters. In Germany, there is an extreme ironing contest where you have to iron clothes under extreme conditions, and there's even an office chair race contest. But there is one common reason why these interesting contests taking place every year. It's so that you can spice up your life. Give us something to laugh about outside of our daily routine. Do you feel bored with your daily routine life? Then how about looking up some of these contests and registering for the next one? This is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Wednesday, July 15th was Tak Joa, Just Right by GOT7. Hello guys, I'm Kevin, and have you heard of these funny and interesting contests? They are not meaningless, dumb contests, because they make you laugh just by hearing the name. It's been some hot, lazy summer days lately, and if you want to have some fun, how about make some bets with your friends to see who will buy coffee or lunch? That sounds like a fun idea. And if you are still bored, then all you have to do is tune into Upbeat. Here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Sugipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're in the Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, the winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zell for Mission Impossible. And, of course, David will be joining us in second half. Here's Shimkung의 Heart Attack by AOA and Love Shake by Minx. Mission Impossible. Winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zell, and here's your first hint. This is a 4-member band made up of a group of friends born in 1993. Oh-hyuk, Im Dong-gun, Im Hyun-jae, and Lee In-woo. After releasing their first album in September of 2014, a lot of underground Maniac fans started raving about them, and now everyone's heard of this up-and-coming rookie band. Now, what is the name of this band? Number 1, Pio. Number 2, Tio. Number 3, Hyuk-oh. If you know the answer, post it on the Open Message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. Here is Bowling by Primary and Oh-hyuk. Second hint on Mission Impossible. Last May, IU posted a picture on social media with an autographed album from this band. IU says that their music is what she listens to the most frequently these days. Some of their tracks include Wari Gari and Hookah. What is the name of this band? Number 1, Pio. Number 2, Dio. Number 3, Hyuk-oh. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. Here is 그게 여름처럼, Like the Summer by Vanilla Acoustic. Last hint on Mission Impossible. In Infinity Challenge, featuring Zez Kwangi, the cast is gearing up for the Summer Music Festival. Kwangi is paired up with GD and Taeyang, while comedian Chung Young-don is paired up with this band. What is the name of this band? Number one, Pio. Number two, Tio. Number three, Hyuk-oh. If you know the answer, post it on the open message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. Here's Renegades by X-Ambassadors. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Number one, currently one of the hottest bands in Korea, this band is made up of 4 friends, Oh-hyuk, Im Dong-gun, Lee Myung-jae, Lee In-woo, born in 1993. Number 2, IU proved that she was a huge fan of by posting a photo with the autographed CD from this band, and their tracks include Wari, Kari, and Hookah. Number 3, for the Infinite Challenge Music Festival, Kwangi is paired up with GD and Taeyang, while comedian Chung Young-don is paired up with this band. What is the name of this 4-member band? Number 1, Pio. Number 2, Tio. Number 3, Hyuk-oh. If you know the answer, post it on the open message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeats. Winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Here is All of Me by John Legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
사랑 and 꺼져, Love Times Go Away by Yukjidam and Shannon. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. Here's Jessica from Mexico. Hi Kevin, can you please play SS501's Deja Vu or Kim Kyujong's Yesterday? Thank you. Your show is so great. Fighting just from Mexico. Joanna from USA. Hello DJ Kevin and Happy Family. I know you might not remember me since it's been a while since I last posted a message. And you don't usually read my messages on air when I do send some. Or maybe I just haven't had the luck to hear you. If you had read them, well, the awesome this is I am back with the chance to write a while I'm listening. Oh yeah, so super happy. Hopefully you will see my messages more often, DJ Kevin and Happy Family. Many hugs and hearts. Mego from Japan. Kevin, July 10th was was the 10,000th day of 10,000th day of days since you're born. Congratulations. Listening to your voice helps relieve my stress from work every day. Please don't change and always stay sweet. And I'm always rooting for you from the bottom of my heart. I want to request the song She by TVXQ. Well, thanks for that. I couldn't count my birthdays, but thank you. Pishi from Japan. I absolutely love the new comeback track you performed in Japan recently. I was surprised that it wasn't a fast dance track, but more I listen to it, it's growing on me. Even the rappers of the group are singing along, and it's so fresh, sound like such a heartfelt, mature ballad. I'm so excited. My song request is Someday by Zea. This is also a heart-wrenching ballad track. Okay, here is Yesterday, 어제보다 슬픈 오늘 by Kim Kyujong, requested by Jessica from Mexico, and She by 동방신기, requested by Megu from Japan. You've just heard Yesterday by Kim Kyujong, requested by Jessica from Mexico, and She by 동방신기, requested by Megu from Japan. Next is Emmy from Japan. I recently saw you in Japan, but I really already miss you. What do I do? But I know you're coming back with another new song in September. I love ballad track. Your pure angelic voice really shines, as does the other members' vocals. I love the lyrics as well. I can't wait until I get to listen to it again. My request song is GOT7's A Heart from Philippines. This is random, but a lot of people have been telling me that they like either my hair or my waist. My hair because it's pretty smooth, and it's very healthy. It smells good too because of the shampoo I use. My waist because they are really tiny. People always notice them and comment that it's tiny, even curvy. I like getting compliments like this once in a while. Muti Arshi from Indonesia. Hello, DJ Kevin. This is my first time listening to your radio session. Thank you for today's playlist. Thank you for playing Muse in the playlist. I hope you are having a great day today. You too. Kang Jinju from Korea. I went back to my old high school to proctor some tests as the part-time gig. maybe you mean the practice some tests, right? Gig, but I feel so weird. I used to hate it when I was in high school, but now looking back, I want to go back. If I ever could go back, I think I would just play as hard as much as I could. Time seriously flies so fast. I have to enjoy the moments even now to seize them without regretting anything. My request song is Kim Yerim's No 누구니? Who are you? Now, thanks for sharing, guys. Here is Bills, requested Bills by Lunch Money Lewis, and We Are Up and Down by EXID. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in second half with David on Pray For You. Here's 너를 위한 노래야, When the Rain Come by 김보경.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET, Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was All Night by Parov Stella. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're in the Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hot Beat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to 그리고 안녕 and Goodbye by 이승기 and 너의 얘기를 들어줄게. I'll listen to what you have to say by T. Hyunmire before coming back with David on Pray For You. A special concerting service just for you.
Together with David, Pray For You.
It's time to talk about your love life and about those concerns you could never tell anyone else to. It's Pray For You, and we are back here in our studio with David.
Yeah, and it's a party in here today.
It is.
Because I didn't know this, but apparently this is a thing.
Yeah, this is a thing.
But it has been
Yes. Well,
10,000
yes,
days.
this week.
This
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Since Kevin Hyung was born.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Yeah.
And it is very festive in here today.
It is.
And
it is
yeah.
actually, it was actually yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Well, if you haven't sent him congratulations, I know I'm going to mark my calendars for my... I never knew that, 10,000 years.
Yep.
I mean, 10,000 years. 10,000 days is equivalent to around...
10,000 years on the dinosaur or something.
That's equivalent to
Okay.
about 20-something, 26, 27 years, right?
Yeah, true. And well, I think you're not even halfway. You're over halfway, right? You're you got another, well, I guess a couple of hundred days or
For me?
for you, 1,000 and couple of hundred days left.
Yeah, I have a little
To
over a
reach-
year now.
A little over a
I think
year,
a little over a
right?
year.
Oh, then year.
Yeah, I have.
Year
I
and
think
a little bit of-
around a year.
around a year.
Before I get to celebrate my
Celebrate
10,000.
10,000 days.
This is kind of
It's
exciting.
exciting, huh?
I
Yeah.
never knew that. It's just another day you can party because why
Well,
not?
those of you who are curious about your days, then yeah, you should calculate your
Yeah.
birth.
I know Korea likes to celebrate everything.
Everything,
every
yeah.
single month has some kind of
Some
holiday.
kind of holiday, yeah, exactly.
Oh gosh, this is just another one to add on to the list. So I mean,
And plus, every month of 14, they have something, like Rose Day,
Yeah, Rose Day.
Kiss Day, Silver Day,
Yup.
etc., etc. I think
Yeah.
it's just Korea. In Korea, they just want to celebrate for.
they just want an excuse
Excuse to have-
take off, after work to just go and play and party.
Exactly. Well, that's a good thing, though.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's good to live every day
Live your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song. Anyways, since we are having nice desserts, what's your favorite dessert for
Oh
summer?
my gosh. For summer?
Yep.
I'm going to have to go with, I don't know why, but I really like those cream puffs.
Cream puffs.
Is that what you call
yeah,
them?
Yeah, puffs, yes.
Like those like
Yeah.
puffy pastries
Uh-huh.
with like that very light, delicate, cool cream that they put inside.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's because it's summer. I'm kind of, I want something very light,
Very
creamy,
light, creamy and
that's maybe
cold.
slightly cold inside.
Okay.
You know, I remember if you refrigerate it a little bit and
Oh,
that,
that's
that
nice.
cream inside is like kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's perfect.
I'm not like a more of a dessert person.
No.
No. But I usually eat ice creams when it's summer. But these days, I'm into 팥빙수, red bean shaved ice.
So you like
Yeah.
the red bean?
Red bean, yeah. I love red
I love red bean too, but I know a lot of people who don't like
Don't like because
red beans.
Mm,
But I mean, there
melons are good. They have all sorts of all different types of the 팥빙수. 빙수.
bingsus.
Yeah, 빙수.
Bingsus have definitely had their evolution.
Evolution,
since, like,
yes.
A long time
Shaved
ago. I
ice.
remember when I was young, they had like little gummies.
Gummies,
and like,
yeah.
of course, the sweet beans,
Yep.
and then what else did they have on top? Like fruits.
rice cakes,
canned fruits.
Yes, canned fruits.
The rice cake.
Rice cakes.
And now they have so many different
So many different types of yeah.
And even the ice, instead of just doing shaved ice, they
Yep.
do like shaved milk,
shaved milk, yeah.
frozen milk,
Frozen milk.
and it's like so much smoother. They have for sure perfected the art
Yeah.
of bingsu.
That is true.
Oh gosh.
Gosh, we are so crazy about summer desserts, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Yeah. It delights your day.
But it definitely takes away. It gives you more temptation, you know, because everyone's trying to, you know, lose weight
Lose
for the
weight
summer,
because of
so
summer,
they
yeah.
can go to the beach. But then, you know, all these fresh desserts that come up kind of don't help with your diet. But you know,
well,
it's worth it.
It's
Sometimes
worth it.
it's
Sometimes
definitely worth it.
Worth it. Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Asia from Bulgaria. Hello, handsome oppas. How are you in the hot weather? Here in Bulgaria, it's getting hotter and hotter every single day, and I really can't enjoy running at the park anymore. By the way, these next 2 weeks I have really important university exams. Hopefully I'll do well because I promised you, Kevin Oppa, that you will be my VIP patient with the brightest smile. Always enjoying this segment so much. You both are simply amazing. She says she's going to be learning.
She wrote to us about this, right?
Yeah. And
Yes,
she's going to be dentist one day. So
Dentist.
Yes.
I used to want to become a dentist when I was younger. You know, short hours of working, and high pay, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the right reason to go into a career, but you know, it is a perk.
It is.
Next message is from Kaylee from France.
Yep.
And she said, "Bonjour, handsome DJ Kevin and my cute David.
Yeah.
OMG, you
OMG.
are so funny when talking about breasts. David, please don't lie. I know you like big breasts, just like Kevin. I'm kidding, of course. You are very brave to talk about this sensitive topic.
It was very sensitive, though.
Yes, it was.
It was indeed. But the thing is, yes, we do like.
Yes, and it definitely was the first time, I think, for both of us to actually talk to this many people.
Too many people, yeah.
about
breasts. Okay, let's not stick with this.
yeah.
Let's. Shall we move on?
Move on.
It's a bit shy to talk this. Anyways, first message was from Kimira from Korea. I had a boyfriend I dated for 3 months, and I broke up with about 1 month ago. But he called me drunk in the middle of the night one day and said, "Are you asleep? I miss you." And he hung up. And a couple of days later, he did it again, and a couple more times. At first, it hadn't been long since we broke up, so I didn't want to seem easy. And just tell him I miss him too, even though I did. So I just didn't really respond the first couple of times, but I did want to tell him that I missed him too. The next time he called me, I was going to tell him I miss him and that I wanted to see him again. But he stopped calling me. I miss him and I want us to be together again. What do you think? Should I call him first? Wow. So after breakup,
yeah.
I know those moments where
it's hard.
It is hard. And, you know, for guys, after after the breakup,
Oh.
you get this feelings and those memories.
Yep.
Just morphing. It's just I don't know. It really it's really hard.
It is hard.
just to forget everything.
I think for guys, a lot of the times, this is a funny comparison that people always say, but in the beginning of a breakup, the girls are the ones crying, and the guys are like, freedom! But then as time passes,
As
the
time
girls
passes,
like,
there's like,
freedom! And the
freedom!
guys start like crying
They're
because
crying.
they realize that, the person next to them isn't there anymore.
Is there anymore? And
So I mean,
he realized that
Yeah.
she's the only one for him.
and it seems like she was doing, not too bad.
Uh-huh.
She was going through, and then all of a sudden, she gets a call
Yeah.
from her boyfriend, who
Boyfriend.
was probably, had a few drinks and got some courage juice to,
Yeah.
bring up the courage to tell her that he actually misses her. Do you think this is appropriate?
I think yes.
Do you think it's fair to?
I think it's fair, and if he really liked her,
Yeah.
and if he's like regretting it, and if he wants to get back into the relationship, I
Yeah.
think it's a go.
Okay.
But I don't like the. But the important thing is,
Yes.
don't try to make mistakes by. Like while you're drinking, I know you
Oh,
get all
yeah.
this
Oh, yeah.
feelings and you get the courage.
Yep.
But try to not make a mistake by saying a word which will hurt her. You
Which
know what I
will
mean?
hurt her
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the future.
In the future,
or
yeah.
even worse,
Or even
say
worse.
empty words.
Empty words,
that
yes.
you just say because you're kind of lonely in the
Kinda lonely in the moment,
but
yeah.
you really don't want to get back together.
Yeah.
Please
Never test them.
Yeah, like that would be such, because it seemed like she was doing okay,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden this phone call is starting to get to her, and
Yep.
she's like, oh, he misses me too. But if you said that out of just being lonely for the
lonely for the
moment,
moment, yeah.
then that's a really bad thing to do.
That is just a bad thing to
And
do.
this is also why, if you really want to get back together, I would actually, if she is worth it,
Yep.
then I would say you should be maybe personally talking to her,
okay.
or maybe even sending her maybe a long text.
Long text. Oh, text
when you're not
text is
drunk.
text is
When you're not drunk. The
Not drunk.
point is, I don't think these kind of things should be done over a drunk phone call. Because when you're drunk, who knows? He might not even remember it the next day, and she might confess too. She's like, oh, last night I know you called, and I thought about it, and I think I miss you too. And he would be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I called you. Yeah. So what did we talk about again?
Yes. No, that's don't
Exactly.
ever try to do that.
I think if let's say if I was a girl,
Okay.
or okay, I don't think I
Okay,
need to be
okay,
a girl,
okay, but just
if
pretend,
a girl called me when she was drunk and told me she missed me, I would be really confused. I personally think I would be very
Oh
confused.
yeah, I get
with my
what you mean.
feelings.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
And especially if she had a habit of drinking,
Habit of drinking, yes.
and then I wouldn't know what to make of it.
Oh.
So then, I feel like I would have a lot of conflicting feelings. So
yeah,
for me,
yeah.
someone calling drunk would be a turnoff for me. If
really?
If she wanted to tell me that
Okay.
she missed me, I would expect her to put her act together and actually approach me with a sober mind.
Sober mind,
So I
okay.
know that she's serious about getting back together.
Oh, I think this is just difference between boy and a girl thing.
Probably,
girls want the words.
Yeah, the affirmation.
But guys just want the feeling.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I mean.
feelings
It's
are
just
important.
the difference. And I guess this lady over here, I don't think it's a issue for her because guys do that
They do that.
if really miss somebody, and I guess he's well, and she said he's not calling her. He stopped
Anymore.
calling
Yeah,
her.
He stopped.
So I guess you don't need to think about that anymore. You don't need to. If you really like him, then you should text him.
You can text him.
Or-
but, if he was serious about what he
Yep.
said when he was, because it's always late at night, it seems like.
Yeah.
But if he was serious, then I feel like he would come to you again. Approach
yep.
you again and again. And then maybe then you can take the opportunity. But
Yep.
I don't think you should put yourself out of the way and risk getting hurt and maybe even
yeah.
embarrassed
Uh-huh.
just because of a couple phone calls that came during the night. Yeah.
And let me give you it's not a tip or anything, but for girls,
Yes.
all the listeners out there,
Uh-huh.
if you guys had a relationship and you guys broke up, and
Yes.
if the guy calls you in the middle of night or whatever for like, this is after you gone apart. If guy calls you 3 times,
3 times.
give him a chance.
Give him
for
a chance?
3 times.
Okay.
And if you think he's being serious about it, then give him a chance.
Give
But
him a chance.
but
But?
if it's like, just try to mess around with you,
Yeah.
it's not serious, it's if it's like that, then don't ever,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is it's not a fact, or it's not a strategy, or it's not
Yeah.
a tip, but I'm just giving you some ideas, because guys wants that chances.
Oh, yeah. I know
what
exactly
Yeah,
what you mean.
guys
yeah.
wants to get the chance.
Yeah, because they don't miss the relationship itself, but
Uh-huh.
they miss the company,
The company,
of
yeah.
someone, and you really have to be able to realize the differences
Yeah,
of when
differences,
the
yeah.
guy wants just comfort in the moment,
Uh-huh.
or whether he wants to get back in to the whole relationship.
again. So there you go.
Yeah.
So if you have any concerns on the relationship advice for us, please share with us. Leave us your message on our message board with the words "pray for you" or any other related title related to our segment. Here is a song, which is
Hoo 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 by Tabit.
yeah. Hoo 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 by David. Now, while the music was on,
Yes.
we were talking about the relationships,
Uh-huh.
and I said, whenever you guys wants the serious relationship,
Yes.
I think for my point of view would be, if you meet somebody, you need that click.
Yeah, the click.
Yeah, yeah,
That
click.
initial click, or
No,
like just in the first like part of the relationship, or in the middle, or like
like in the from the beginning.
right from the beginning.
So
Uh-huh.
as soon as you meet somebody,
Yeah.
you're gonna talk to her, right?
Yeah.
You need that. For me, I need that. That connection.
Connection
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
If I don't, it's really hard for me to continue, like, on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like first impressions are very big, right?
First impression, it is.
I mean, even if
yes.
the first impression isn't the first time you meet
First
them,
time you meet them,
like
but yeah.
maybe over the first couple months, or maybe even around the first
Around the
year,
first year, yeah.
where you really, make your relationship solid,
Uh-huh.
where you first get to know each other and you show each other, the way you open up to each other in the
Exactly,
beginning.
exactly.
It's a lot of times it determines how your relationship will be in the future, right?
Exactly. And that's for me. What about for
I
you?
feel the
Tommy?
same exact way. But for me, first impressions, this is my thing.
Okay.
But first impression is very big for me. And if you don't seal the deal by the second impression,
Yep.
it gets harder and harder from there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give you, because most times, even if I don't like them completely,
Uh-huh.
I'll give them another chance.
Okay.
I'll meet them again, just because you never know what might come up that might intrigue me, right? Or she might have been very boring on the first date,
Boring on
but
the
she
first
might have
date.
been nervous.
Nervous,
And on the
okay.
second date, she might have like brought up some kind of hidden like 매력,
매력?
what
Yeah,
would
the
you call it?
charm?
Like charm
Yeah,
that
charm.
I never knew before,
Uh-huh.
that I couldn't see, because it's hard to see someone completely just within like an hour or two. You
Okay.
have to give it some time. But as I said, first impressions are important.
Are important.
So you better, if you're going to show me your charm,
Yep.
you better give it within the first 2 meetings or 2 dates, 3 dates.
There you go. You need to show yourself who you are.
Who you are, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a job application, right?
I'm a bad man. No, that's actually that's all right. Let's continue with the second message. Yuiko
From Japan.
Japan.
And she said, hello.
Hello.
I'm going to quit my current job and have about 2 months to rest.
Okay.
And figure things out before I look for a new job.
All right.
I want to use this wisely and maximize the benefits of it by investing into myself with both my time and money.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. But I don't know what to do. I don't have that much money to spend.
That's okay.
So what do you think is the most cost-effective way to spend my time? I want to either travel, work out, and get fit, or learn something. Which one would you choose? Or if there's anything other than these 3 things that I mentioned that you want to recommend, what would you say? Ooh, okay. So
Okay.
this is not too long of a time, though. Very honestly,
It's this event, yeah.
having about 2 months, it's like a summer vacation.
Summer
right?
vacation for, yeah.
But as an adult, when you're full-time working,
Full-time working, yeah.
2 months, it's a long time.
It's a long
because
time.
a lot of adults, at most, they take like 2 weeks off at a time.
Yeah,
Because you have a certain number of days that you can rest.
Yep.
So 2 months is like a solid summer break. What would you do, Young?
For 2 months.
2 months.
I would just, I don't know, I'll just go out, I don't know, Europe.
Europe.
I'll just travel.
Travel?
Yeah, travel. Or if it's not travel, I'll just stay home and I'll plan things out for for my next journey.
For your next journey?
Yeah. Which can be like work, or maybe I can, think about another company.
Yeah.
I'll just plan things out, or I'll just leave everything for now, and I'll just go somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty good
2
too.
months.
Yeah.
2 months it's not that long, but it's not
too
that
long.
short. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to. Yeah, you can't do everything that you want. I feel like you have to pick like one or two things
yeah.
to focus on and
Focus
just
on,
like
yeah.
just do that. Or if it was me, I would probably just kick back and like watch a bunch of movies, or like watch all the dramas that I haven't been able
list,
to
yes.
watch, or like just take some
Okay.
time to like relax, clear my mind,
Okay.
have some good times, hang out with my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I like bumming out.
Yeah, me too.
I like
bumming out,
sitting
yeah.
on the couch,
Uh-huh.
or maybe bum out on a beach, right?
Oh yeah.
Go to the beach somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere and just
just do nothing there.
Just
Just like
nothing there,
go
yeah.
to the beach every day, eat some good food.
and then meet some girls.
Yeah, cause okay, you got me there. You got why
Anyways,
not? Why not? 2 months,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, 2 months.
You can
2
make
months.
something happen.
Something happen. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
enough time.
Okay.
2 months is all I need.
Uh-huh.
But I think what is it? Going on like a huge vacation for me. I think I might want to do that when I have a lot of money saved up when I'm old. So if I had 2 months and I was still my age, and I had to think of my next career move or something like that, I would probably just learn something.
Learn something.
Yeah, learn something new that I've always wanted to do, but I haven't been able to get the courage to do.
Yeah, and the time. If it has to be like financial wise, like you don't have that much money to go somewhere or do something,
yeah.
then like David said, just stay home and just you can learn something. You can just buy you can go to the bookstore and get some
Some self-help. One
Yeah.
of those.
get
One
some
of
of
the
your
things that
books,
I've
yeah.
always wanted to do is
yeah.
get a cookbook.
cookbook,
A cookbook and try every single
Try every
recipe
single
in there.
recipe, yeah.
And I feel like that would be something good. I'll learn a lot about cooking. I'll learn a lot about food in
And
general.
maybe you can be another second Gordon Ramsay, or I don't know. after
my
2
gosh.
months,
You have no
never
idea.
know. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. I watch all these videos of these chefs
Yeah,
cooking, and I feel like there would be nothing. I feel like girls would find it sexy if you can cook up a very good
very
meal
good
in front of
meal.
her, right?
Yeah.
That's one of my dreams. It's to be like able to impress her with every single meal that I cook for her.
Yeah. So okay, then what's the first meal?
First meal?
would you cook for her?
One of the things that I'm the most scared to cook is always steak.
Steak.
Because I
That's
feel like
easy.
Is it easy?
It's easy.
Maybe I'm just scared because I'm very sensitive when I eat steak.
Yeah, okay.
And if I have bad steak, I just think it tastes bad. Like I don't know.
Okay.
Either steak or maybe some kind of
Yeah.
American dish, like not something too Korean, but something like Italian or maybe French.
French. Oh, nice.
Ooh, there was this
Ooh.
amazing beef Wellington that I saw.
Oh my gosh.
Online, and it looked so good. Gordon Ramsay was cooking it, and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to make this. And
Yeah.
it was like this big chunk of beef with like a truffle coating.
Oh my
and then
gosh.
it's
Oh my
another,
gosh.
coating of this puff pastry bread,
Oh.
and then you bake it, and then oh my gosh, it's
Really?
so juicy and flavorful. I've never tried it before,
Me
but
either.
I could only imagine how it tasted, and if
Oh.
I could cook that,
Yeah.
I feel like I would be invincible.
Yeah.
You know?
I totally get it. Well, the thing is, oh, there you go. Those were the options for you. So, Yuko, just think about it and decide what you really want to do,
Yeah.
and spend the time wisely. Okay,
Wisely. Very
yes.
wisely, because you don't get this opportunity very much, right?
No. All right, it's time for some 19 plus already concerns, our favorite time of the second. Let's check out what concerns and messages we have for our 19 plus already pray for you corner. Music start. This message was come from Kim H. .R. Kim H. R. From Korea. All right, Tavi, do you want to go?
Oppas.
Oppa.
I recently got a boyfriend. And I think very soon
Very soon.
I'm going to have my very first kiss of my life. But what am I supposed to do when we kiss? Do I close my eyes or keep them open?
Open.
Do I put my hands on his waist
Oh.
or his butt?
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that one. Ooh. I feel like that's what I would do if someone touched me on
On your butt.
on my
your
arse,
arse.
right?
Yeah, and then like, ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's your reaction there.
So that was our reaction there, and thank you for listening to our awkward.
Okay, this is a
noises.
kind of more innocent one,
Innocent
right? Very
one. Yes,
innocent.
very innocent, yeah.
She seems very young, or
I think
very
she's young.
yeah. She's very excited about this first
Yeah,
kiss.
first kiss.
She's like light. I feel like she's the type who would like light the candles,
Light the candles,
and, like,
yeah.
you know, cook them a dinner, and she's just like lingering, kind of like, oh, is he gonna do it now? Is he gonna do it later?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, you know, I'm sure we've all been there. And do you remember your first kiss?
Yeah, I do. Actually, this was my second year of the high school.
High school.
Yeah.
High
So,
school.
we had this dance party, which is held every single every semester, end of semester.
Yeah.
So whenever we finish our tests,
Yeah.
they throw out this dance party,
Oh,
and because it's like my school is a boys' school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we like invite
Other-
every single girl schools, to
That
come
sounds
to our
fun.
dance
Yeah,
party,
yeah.
and a lot of girls came, a lot of guys came as well, and
yeah.
but we can't bring like guys.
Oh, you
No,
can't bring other guys
other
from
guys from other schools.
You
Just-
can only
just-
bring, because you're an all-boys school anyway.
yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Okay,
That makes sense.
girls okay, but the guys, that was the rule. And anyways, a lot of people came, a lot of students came, and we hired they hired a DJ, and they turned the 강당, what do you call the
dance
hall?
floor? The hall.
the
okay.
hall, hall they into like a club,
Oh.
and they have security dogs and
Security
because
dogs?
because a lot of students, may I say, drugs.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe alcohol,
Yeah.
they're underage because they're underage. But anyways, I was there and we had this bunch of guys who loves to dance and we had this circle. You know how, they're like dance parties. We made a circle and we were, b-boying.
Yeah, having a dance
popping
off.
a dance off. Yeah, I was doing, flips. Yeah, back then,
Flips?
I could do
Wow,
like,
okay.
not like fancy ones, but rainbow. Do you have you
Oh,
heard of a
yeah, I know the rainbow. Yeah, yeah.
Rainbows, few of the kicks.
Oh, wow.
Whatever,
It must
like,
have been a big hall though, right?
It was a really big hall. It's like the main hall.
Because I remember our school dances, like, it was cramped. Like, we just, like, we have space to go, like, 5 centimeters,
5
left to
centimeters.
right. And,
Oh, I
like, because
see.
everyone's just, like, it's just sweaty.
Oh.
Everyone's close to each other. And, like, yeah.
And then I was dancing, and this girl, after
okay.
after I was done, I did this, like, the pose.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then-
the finishing pose.
And behind me, there was this girl, and she actually I don't know. As soon as I turned around, she kissed me.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like,
That's so wow.
yeah, I don't know what.
That sounds like a movie. Like
This is a movie. Yeah, I
like,
know it's kind of movie, but
she thought you were so sexy that she was watching you this whole time, and the moment you did that rainbow flip,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh my gosh, I need him on my lips right now."
no,
and
like
then
kissed me.
did that surprise you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, because like I was not ready.
Yeah,
And that's my
I
first
only
kiss.
imagined. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so but
Wow.
but I liked it.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. There's no time for me to think about it. It's just like that happened.
just
It's like it
happened, like,
happened right there, and like okay, wow, what was that?
You should have gone in for a second kiss, and you should have been like, "Wow!" And then, like, how you do in the movie, you
I do,
swipe
like,
her off her
swipe
feet,
her
and then
feet and, like-
yeah, you kiss her.
What about you? How was like
My first kiss was also
Your first kiss,
Yes, but it was a very short-term relationship. Like, it only went for like 2 weeks. But
Okay.
however, we were both very, in high school,
Uh-huh.
I didn't have a car back then, so we could only meet, after school.
Uh-huh.
And then, it was kind of a little bit secret.
okay?
So then we didn't want anyone to know. So then we were like kind of like just acting cool. And then we sat on a bench.
Okay.
And then like we just couldn't. I just couldn't handle it because like you just get so excited and then your heart starts pumping.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, like I guess she found that a little bit cute.
Oh, I see.
So then it was very natural.
So natural.
And it just
Okay. There you
ended
go.
up locking lips and
There you go.
yeah, it was very nice.
It wasn't like serious or anything, right? It was
Yeah. No, it was. I mean, we were both very in the moment.
in the moment.
So
oh,
I'll
okay,
say
okay.
it was serious, even though the relationship didn't go very long.
Very long, but yeah.
Because we couldn't really meet, and nothing was really. We had no advancements or anything.
True. So, what would you give her? Give this young lady as a strategy? First,
I would
kiss.
say don't push things too much.
Yeah. Don't pressure yourself.
Don't pressure yourself. Don't pressure him. It's not about the surroundings that's important, really, or how it happens. It's just when it naturally happens. That I find it's the best way.
It's the best way.
The worst way is like, okay, so shall we do this? And then
okay.
you're like,
Yeah.
do you want to come in first? Okay.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
That would be so awkward.
Awkward, and you might get bad memory. with your
Yeah,
first
I
kiss.
mean, you might laugh about it later, and
laugh
it
about
would
it
be a
later, yeah,
memory
but-
and eventually, but in that moment,
Remember that,
you'll be like, oh, this isn't what I expected.
yeah, you might disappoint.
Uh-huh.
But hey, don't pressure yourself for him. Just cause it naturally,
Yeah, and
Yeah. Accidentally.
yeah, and I would say put your hands on the waist.
On the waist.
And then if you feel it, get your hands a little bit lower.
Lower and
And
lower.
lower and lower until you
yeah.
get to his
Is
butt,
somewhere, yeah.
his arse, and then you can give it a little squeeze,
Squeeze.
and see how it reacts.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys might like that, right?
Yeah.
You're in the
Yeah.
moment, and then that's like a whoa,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had that side.
Whoa, ooh, yeah. So there you go. So what was the most memorable message for you?
I'm gonna say the last one just because I had a lot of memories thinking
Okay.
about
First
my
kiss.
first kiss.
I'll go for number 2 because it's summer and like a lot of people wants
Uh-huh.
to go to vacation. So I guess 2 months is a great time to fly
It is.
off. Now, please leave a lot of message for the Pray For You or other words related to our in this segment title. That brings us to the end of today's Pray For You segment. We'll be right back after this music. What is it?
It's Johnny
Yeah?
by Ailey.
Ailey. What do you want to hear right now? What would you like me to say? I'm here for you. What you want. Today's request comes from Fadwa from Morocco. David, please.
And Fadwa said, "Hello, Kevin and David.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and I miss you so much.
So much.
I just finished my exams last
Last
week.
week.
The day after my last exam, I went for a job interview.
Okay.
But I failed.
Oh, no.
It was my first job interview. I lost a bit of confidence.
No.
And I decided to take some time off before I start taking more job interviews.
Hmm.
But deep down, I'm afraid of falling again. Can you tell me how to improve my self-confidence? Please give me a word of encouragement.
Okay, to improve self-confidence, I guess all you need to do is just, first of all, trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Never ever, let down. Never think of, oh, I can't do this. I'm bad at this. Don't think about those kind of. Just imagine yourself.
Exactly.
Imagine yourself that you're there already.
Yeah. And you have to be natural, and
You have to be
can't.
natural,
I
yep.
think we have to try to stop trying to impress people.
Exactly.
Because the moment you try to impress too many
Yep.
people, you start being like, oh, will he like me? Will he not like me? And that's where a lot of the nervousness comes in. But if
Exactly.
you just go to kind of show him who you are,
Show him who you
I
are,
feel
yeah.
like it's just that small change in mindset that can make all the difference.
All the difference.
And sometimes I find that, having a little pumping up music,
Yep.
Pumping up music that gets you going, kind of gets the
Exactly.
blood flowing,
Uh-huh.
gets you kind of, I feel like that kind of, gives me the confidence that I need. Hip-hop music does that a lot for me.
Yeah. For me too. Hip-hop music. Well, there you go. You can, Fat Off, if you get a chance, just listen to some music, good music, and just try to let go all the bad, bad images or bad
Stop trying
thoughts.
to impress.
Yeah.
Be natural, be
Be
yourself.
natural. Be
and
yourself.
just, yeah.
There you go. All right, here's one song for you. 사랑에 빠져, Love Toxic by Royal Pirates. All right, you've just heard 사랑에 빠져, Love Toxic by Royal Pirates. And the answer for today's quiz was number 3, Hyogo. The winners for our Mission Impossible quiz are announced on our winner information board every Friday. If you've been selected as a winner, please leave your information on our message board. Please remember to list the correct name, mailing address, country, and phone number. The winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zia, and it's time to close out Hoppy for Wednesday, July 15th. Our last song for today would be Shop Love Me by Melody Day. So, David, what's your plan
Today, I'm going to go home and just pass out and sleep.
Pass out and sleep. Oh, okay.
I think I'm having a caffeine crash.
Oh,
Had too much caffeine, and it's running out right now.
and
I'm going to
okay.
crash when I go home.
All right. I'll probably do the same, but before I go, I'll probably just watch a movie.
Ooh, okay.
But, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you next week, David, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
안녕.
안녕.